would be the first thing you would do as president?
Well, the presidency in the U.S. is designed to be a weak position, or relatively weak position, because obviously the founders of the country did not want to create a monarch. Wanted to avoid like a king situation. Right. So the presidency in the U.S. is meant to be weaker than, say, in a parliamentary system where the majority, essentially the Speaker of the House, would be the Prime Minister or President. So you have to say, like, what can you do as the president? In the U.S., there's a lot of limitations, and unless you have the support of Congress, you obviously cannot change the laws. But I'd probably aspire to reduce the size of government, and take a look at the regulatory situation and just make sure there's a good garbage collection of regulations. So if they're outdated, as there are many outdated and unnecessary regulations, but there's a strong forcing function for creating new laws and regulations, but a weak forcing function for getting rid of bad laws and regulations. And I think this is just generally a problem as civilization ages without war, where there are new laws and regulations created every year, and so there's like more and more constraints on what you can do, but there's very little effort put to remove laws and regulations. And so this is like hardening of the arteries of civilization, and eventually it'll be like Gulliver's Travels, where you're just tied down by thousands of little strings. And it's not like any one string is the issue, but there's so many strings that you can't get anything done. That's why a big part of why I moved to Texas. It's just like there's just fewer strings tying you down.